Previously, housemates were on the edge.
This is amazing.
To stir things up is the evil inside.
Oh my God, the evil side.
And you said, you're evil inside.
I genuinely don't think I said I was evil inside.
I feel that you are a really nice person.
Wolfie, you didn't back me. What's wrong with you?
You are a player.
Oh, go away.
And Dexter made a big discovery.
I've seen it.
Oh, my God.
It was a message.
They're not really who they say they are.
You like to be in that position of power. It gives you a cheap thrill.
Bridges have been burned.
Here we go, fireworks.
Secrets and lies.
Tonight, Wicked Whispers.
If someone turns on me, I'll fucking turn on them.
I'd be exactly the fucking same, you know?
Yeah.
Who the hell cares?
I'm fucking sick of you.
I'm not even going to chat shit to you. I will not be made a fool.
To nasty.
Don't ever think you can speak down to me, because I swear to God you can't.
Are you actually joking me, mate?
I'm not your mate at the moment.
Everyone's talking about it all the time.
And for the first time,
So we've discovered the real stir of the house.
housemates nominate
Everybody's going to be gunning for me, even my best mates.
face to face.
You are a fucking shitster. I swear to God, I hate him.
I want him to go.
Live.
I never felt like this.
Day 18, 9:30 a.m. Housemates are waking up after another night of revelations and intrigue.
It's harder and harder each day to make up. It's taking longer every morning for everybody to get up. Jack, do you want me to do your hair? It's harder than I thought, actually.
Should we just leave it for Sophie to hair
Right.
spray?
Last night in the vegetable patch, Dexter found a tennis ball, spinning housemates' conspiracy theories into overdrive.
Please.
Now, look, everybody go inside and then I'll point it out to Big Brother.
Why Big Brother? Why not me first?
No, because I don't want anyone to get in trouble. That's why.
I
That's
don't
why I haven't done anything.
I don't care.
You like to be in that position of power. It gives you a cheap thrill.
What an evening. I know, God. It's just getting worse. Everybody's so used to arguing with each other now. There's no hold back in the whole situation.
No.
It's just people just go for it, you know?
You go for it, yeah, because there's
Certain
nothing
people,
else
I
to
guess.
do.
Yeah. And everybody knows that tomorrow it'll be forgotten and there'll be another thing.
Yeah, there'll be something. There was exactly that.
Yeah.
That was all forgotten. Then the tennis ball thing happened.
Yeah.
I
And now
couldn't
this
believe
morning
people
it'll
were
be the
arguing over a
thing.
tennis ball.
I know.
Hello, Dexter.
Hello, Big Brother.
Dexter, how was last night?
It was fun. Had because we won the task. We got our girly night in. We had that stuff, and there was a tennis ball. I don't know whether or not it had a message on it because I didn't read it. The whole thing was just blown out of proportion anyway, so whether I read it or I didn't read it and all that sort of stuff and blah, blah, blah.
And Dexter, why do you think your fellow housemates didn't believe you?
Just stereotyping, really. And because they all would have done it. Nearly all of them, would have read what was on that ball.
Are you sure you didn't read it?
I'm sure I didn't read it.
11:15 a.m. Hazel has this week's nominations on her mind.
Oh, today'll be an easy day or tomorrow. Very easy day.
Today what?
Depending on when they do it, it's going to be very easy for me.
Today? Oh, what you do, you mean?
Yeah, 100%. I'll stand right up and say it to whoever I need to.
Really want a cigarette. Really?
Yeah, a cigarette and a nice...
Just really pissed off that fucking Wolfie will not give out a cigarette.
I know.
Not one.
I know. Not even one to share between everyone.
Just go, here you
the
go,
last one,
guys.
yeah.
I know she saved hers, but she still had loads of tobacco left when she got given cigarettes. Have you asked Wolfie for a cigarette?
No, because I'm...
You just know she's saying that?
Yeah, and I'm very treading around the circle with her at the moment. Because every time I go near her, there tends to be a clash. So I'm avoiding it. You see, I don't think I'm a bitchy person. I just think once I've stopped tolerating someone, I've stopped tolerating them.
That's what I'm like as well.
Do you know? That's what it is. It's not bitchy and like... It's kind of like, I'm fucking sick of you. And then
Yeah, if something irritates you, it irritates you.
Yeah.
Dan and Hazel's whispering hasn't gone unnoticed.
I find that annoying when them two do that, because I remember in school when people used to have chats, in private chat, and it always seemed to conveniently be when you went over, they stopped their chat and walked away. That's cute. That leads me to be inquisitive. That leads me...
Instantly change the conversation.
Yeah, and they would then instantly raise their voice and start talking normally in their head.
I shit you not, they're talking about me.
Do you think?
Completely, because Hazel's been a bit... I'm really good friends with Hazel, and ever since that came out yesterday, she hasn't really had more than a 2-minute conversation with me.
Callum is worried what Charlie thinks after the revelations on his audition tape that he slept with 200 women, including a mother and daughter.
Do you feel less inclined to trust? Do you feel less close?
Not at all. I just feel less touchy-feely. I was just doing it very naturally with you. And I suddenly thought it's best just for me to not be too much like that, because it's not worth the hassle with you. Well, no, actually with anyone, really.
Well, but particularly?
Particularly with you, because you're the single, same my age, we got on really well, blah, blah. So I just thought it's not worth it for me. I know you picked up on it because I could tell in your eyes.
You are really?
Yeah, I could tell.
Still reading through my eyes, are you?
Yeah,
See,
I could tell.
Listen, I agree with everything. I mean, I don't want to put you in any compromising position at all. I mean, I thought there was like a real connection as well, a real chemistry, and I understand.
Yeah.
I do understand.
6:45 p.m. Callum has decided to give Charlie some space.
I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. I think too much of you to do that to you and to put you in that position.
You don't have to be worried about anything, it's more...
It was more, I came over to you more than you think.
Oh, really?
I think it was a lot more 50-50, so it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, I don't want you to jeopardise anything because of this. I mean, I will be respectful, because that's what you want. I will do that for you. That's what I'm saying to you.
Thank you. It's too starting. Right, I'm going to start cooking.
Wolfie is cleaning the toilet and talking to Hazel.
Are we still cool, babe?
Are we?
Yeah.
About what?
I don't know, you've not spoken to me as much today, and I thought maybe because that thing came out yesterday, it might have been because of that.
No, I definitely wasn't annoyed with you. It was.
No.
And I've made it very clear that I was pissed with Gina, and I thought it was bratty of her.
No, I understand that, babe. I just...
Yeah, just
wanted
because
to clear the air, you know?
If I was one of the people in the house that was always going meow, meow, I would appreciate her going, well, you said you were this and that, but considering I've not said one thing to offend anybody in here, you know, it was pretty annoying for her to drag me into the whole revelations thing.
That's what I said, and, you know, I was in the bedroom, and she was talking about it, but that's why I said, you know, don't bother.
If it's not necessary, yeah. We've all said worse things in this house.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So... if someone turns on me, I'll fucking turn on them.
I'd be exactly the fucking same, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So...
Hi. Hey.
Alright, we was just talking about the whole situation yesterday, and we're glad it's all cleared up and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Okay. Are you okay? Yeah.
Are we okay?
Yeah, we're good. I was just saying...
Are you sure, though?
No, I was just saying I was pissed off with you yesterday just for bringing me into... You know, I've not been involved in it. I've not offended anyone here.
She genuinely said, Gina, that you've all cleared the air now and shit.
Huh?
I said about everyone's, though.
Yeah, no, but I was just pissed off that I've been brought into that over something so trivial.
I guess I wasn't, you know...
Yeah, no, because I was just chilling on the couch, whatever, and then everything started kicking off, and then when I was brought into it, I think unnecessarily...
I'm sorry you felt that way,
No, it's okay. I get over things quickly when they're explained, you know?
Of course, yeah.
So next time,
trivial, you know?
one-to-one. Not group pointing.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so we're good.
Cool time.
All good in the hood, darling.
Good in the hood.
7:02 p.m. Charlie is quizzing Dexter.
Did you genuinely used to have a different girl for different things?
I wish people would actually listen to what I said in that interview.
She wasn't actually in the room, so it's been conveyed second-hand.
You have a different girl for each different thing. So you have the one that you go shopping with, you have the one that you could go out for dinners with, you have the one that you have your pillow fights with, you have one for conversation, one for sex, you know what I mean?
Is that what you got? Corny as it sounds, I've got one girl for all them things. I want one girl for all them things.
Wolfie is talking to Big Brother about Dan.
Dan came up to me yesterday and he was like, oh, can I have a fag? And I was like, well, I'm not being funny, mate. I ain't got that much. And he was like, oh, well, I just wondered because I give you some. And I was like, yeah, Dan, but I give you more than the amount that you give me back to you, you know? But you know what? Don't smoke fucking 11 fags in one day when you've only got 20 for the week, you know? I've been smoking 3 or 4 a day. That's why I fucking got him. Now, I'm a generous person, but I will not be made a fool out of. You know?
Do you feel like you're being made a fool of?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dan has cigarettes on his mind.
Yeah, I really want a cigarette, and I'm going to say to Wolfie that I think she should give me one.
Okay. So you going to say it to her?
Yeah, because I think it's selfish.
I know.
Because she's not even touched that packet of 20 and she's still got tobacco.
Yeah.
And I gave her plenty of cigarettes when she was upset when she went out of Rizzlers. So did Sophie.
Are they her cigarettes?
Yeah, but mine was mine.
I'm clearly seeing it from a clear-cut point of whose is whose, but
I shared.
isn't it up to her if she shares or not?
Yeah, of course it is.
The morally right thing to do would be to share.
Joe, all right, Joe. Look, Joe, I wasn't asking. I don't want to make a big thing of it. I was just telling Hazel that I was going to ask her.
Dan,
I don't want
wasn't making a big thing.
You are, Joe. I don't. Joe, there's no need.
Dan, I'm not.
Well, you are. You're poking.
No, I'm not.
You are, Joe. You're poking your nose in, Joe.
Dan, please. Don't make me angry. I wasn't making a big deal. I was saying what the facts are. They're her facts.
It's none of your
Deal with
business,
it.
though, Joe.
What?
It's nothing to do with
It's her
you, Joe.
facts. It's none of your fucking business.
It's none of your business.
It's none of your business.
Yes, it is.
Why? Why
Joe,
is it your business?
stay out of it, Joe. I wasn't
What?
talking to you.
Dan, please. Don't patronise me and don't speak down to me.
I'm not patronising
Don't ever
you.
think you can speak down to me because I swear to God you can't.
Are you actually joking me, mate? Jesus.
I'm not your mate at the moment and don't call me that either.
Right, fine.
Good.
Seen another side of you there, haven't we? Bloody hell.
You clearly have, but I've seen another side of you today as well.
Really? When?
Yeah. What?
When was that?
All day you've been conspiring. Everything's, oh, I think this and oh, I think that and all. Always. I'm sick of it.
I haven't even spoken to you all day, Joe.
Dan, at
Don't
this
come
point,
and
I
talk
give
to
up
me
the
then.
conversation.
Jesus, mate.
I'm not your mate.
All right, then fine. You're not my mate.
£7:51 p.m. Dan is reeling after his argument with Joe.
Oh, I just need to keep my fucking mouth shut, don't I?
I could tell your face you were shocked, man.
I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. That came out of nowhere. If I was speaking to him in an aggressive or rude way, then fair enough, but I actually don't think I was. Maybe I missed something, maybe I did, but I certainly don't think I was patronising him. No, I really want a fucking cigarette.
Gina is telling Wolfie about Dan's argument with Joe.
It was actually quite funny.
When was that?
It was about you as well, but no one told you, but I can't remember to get him to it.
No, I'm not being funny. I thought you just talked about you. You'd want me to tell you.
Oh no, it wasn't anything bad.
He was just saying, he was moaning, saying he wanted a cigarette.
Yeah, well.
Let me explain.
Yeah.
This right. Then I said to Sophie, whose cigarettes are they? Literally, whose cigarettes are they? And Sophie went, they're Wolfie's. I went, surely it's up to Wolfie if she gives up her cigarettes. And Dan went, well...
He said not to get involved or something like that.
Then Dan went, yeah, why are you getting involved? I went, I'm not getting involved. I went, you're the one that's involved. I went, they're Wolfie cigarettes. I went, they're not yours to decide who gets
Well,
who.
thanks for sticking up for me.
I went, and then he went...
I'm the only one
And then he
who
went off on
smoked.
one.
I'm the only one, right, who smoked 3 fags a day. He smoked 10 fags in one night. Obviously, he ain't going to have none left.
I'm not getting involved in the
Tough
logistics
shit.
of it because
no,
I'm
but
not...
thanks for sticking up for me.
It wasn't even really about you per se.
No, it definitely was. He ain't getting fuck all off me now. I'm not even going to chat shit to you. He ain't getting nothing off me after that.
Oh, God.
10:36 p.m. Some of the housemates are in the bedroom talking about sex.
Apparently some people's sex faces are really unattractive, though.
Sex faces?
Nah.
Really?
Like when they're coming to the end of their happy time.
Do you?
Nah, I look beautiful.
Remember the sex?
What's yours like?
Really?
Got like a hot chip in my mouth. Hot chip.
What a great description.
In the kitchen, cigarettes are on everyone's mind.
So we've got a plan.
Go on.
Dexter goes and gets Wolfie's bag.
Yeah.
We all sit outside. You take the
Really
cigarettes
bad.
out of the bag.
Me? I'm not doing anything.
Go on, Gina. Take one for the team.
I've already done enough for the fucking team, the 8 that fucking nominated me, and I know you're one of them.
See, this is
so
what my life
whatever.
has come to.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
So there's 2. So there's you and you that didn't nominate me then. So who's the other 2 then?
No,
It's really scary.
Honestly,
it's really
I can tell
scary.
you I didn't nominate you.
You're going to go in jail.
You're going to go in jail. It must have been one of you that
because I haven't
nominated
mentioned any
me.
names.
Are you actually joking?
I know you wouldn't have, and I said that in my diary.
Well, you know one person that I nominated because it came out in the game.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think the other person would have been.
And then I know the other person as well.
Shush then.
Yeah, and you know one person. You know one person that I nominated because it came out in the game as well.
Did it?
Yeah.
Wait, who was it? Wait, what game? I wasn't there.
What game?
I wasn't
In the
fucking
task.
there. Wait, what task?
In the buzzer task.
Buzzer task. Buzzer.
Oh,
Buzzer.
who, yeah, he said who he going to nominate next.
Yeah, which was clearly
A lie.
last week's.
Oh, Jemima.
No.
You done it last week as well.
What, you nominated Jemima and the
No,
twins?
no,
I see.
No, as long as you don't mention names, then you don't go to jail.
Really?
Yeah.
Certain people do
go.
things for a reason, and boy.
Shall I wake her up?
Leave that now, do you?
Huh?
Shall I wake her up?
Yeah, but then she'll be even more angry. But who the hell cares? Let's do it.
Poker and
Go
say
wake
Gina
her.
wants you.
Oh, Wolfie, I've had a funny 10 minutes. And now it looks wrong because I'm going to the toilet. Having a quick knuckle shuffle in the corner.
My God.
Hot chip face coming up.
Oh, dear. No, that was a nice nap.
Wolfie?
Oh, she's awake. She's awake.
What? Well, you're obviously talking about me, because now I'm awake.
Yeah. I'm not even going to bother fucking lying to you, because I can't be asked. I got the short straw, so I have to ask you. Yeah, we want a cigarette, basically, between us. So I got to
No, I don't
ask
care.
you.
No offence.
And we promise we won't give it to Dan.
I just don't... I'm not going to go around giving everyone a fucking fag all the time. I'm done with it. So,
No.
fly back to the coop, deliver your message. No.
No, fair play, look.
Who asked you?
Look, don't shoot the messenger.
No, who asked you, though?
No, it was a group decision. Everyone.
Who actually asked you?
No, Gina, Sophie and Dan. But,
Well, what the fuck?
but we
Well,
asked to give-
Sophie and Gina are my friends.
Yeah.
So I really have a problem with that. Really have a problem with that.
Yeah, no,
That's
but
really
obviously
fucking
they
off,
they don't want to ask you for
Yeah,
fags.
well, that's just really fucked me off.
Right.
Hot chip.
I don't trust Dex though. I feel like he's going to go and say something.
Oh, I don't know.
Sorry.
What?
She said no.
Said no what?
No fags.
Hold on.
What did she say then?
What did you say?
What did you say?
What
no,
did you say?
I said that I've come to ask for fags for everyone. I'm not going to lie. Can we have a cigarette? And she said no.
Did you ask why?
Yeah, and then I said, look, I promise I won't give it to Dan. Can me and Gina and Sophie share one? And she said no. And she said she was disappointed that Gina and Sophie didn't ask her because they thought she thinks that you two are more friends than me. So she was disappointed.
Oh
That's what
my
she
God,
said.
we didn't tell you to ask her though.
Are you disappointed? Are you disappointed?
Well, what, you and Sophie are my mates, so why won't you just come
Yeah,
and speak to me?
I wanted to, and then Dexter was like, I want to talk to her.
Fuck that.
So he ran over here.
I don't give a shit.
And I was like, Sophie, let's go
I
and
don't even
talk
like
to
that
her.
fucking guy, man. He spreads shit about me like a fucking bad smell following you around the place. Fuck my life, G,
Oh
honestly.
my God. Wolfie,
I mean, I sent him back on his fucking merry
Wolfie,
way.
I never asked anyone in the world for anything.
I can't deal with this, Gina. I've just
Okay,
woke
it's
up.
fine, it's fine. You know what? I feel in this house
Oh my
no respect for myself because I'm asking someone for something else. I'll never ever do that, ever, ever, ever. And the thing is, you're my friend, and I feel embarrassed even asking you. I feel
The first thing that
embarrassed.
happens, as
Did
soon
you
as
just
I
wake up? I didn't
Yeah.
know. I didn't know.
2 seconds ago.
I didn't know.
Can you not tell?
But
You look fine. The thing is...
Literally, this is what happened, right? I'll give you a fucking reenactment, right? Here I am.
I can't.
All of a sudden...
I can't.
Oh... Boom, Dexter's in the room, just hassling me straight away.
I'm your friend, and you know how hard it is as being a cigarette smoker.
It's hard for me as well. I've had 2 fags today.
But then you've got a bunch of cigarettes. Can't you just ration out the cigarettes, or even just give me one?
Then, if we don't pass on Tuesday, there is fuck all, and I can't deal without at least one a day.
But can't you just give me at least one cigarette, though, that I can share with Sophie?
I'll fucking... Oh, my God, gee.
And the thing is, this house does a lot to you.
Yeah, I know that.
And it changes you a lot.
I'm getting fucking mind games, man. Everyone's talking about me all the time.
What are you?
11:34 p.m. Dexter stirring up trouble.
No, but I reckon Hazel's quite vanilla, actually, because normally the really good-looking girls are normally quite boring.
Sorry, does that... Does that mean the same thing in lesbian talk as it does in straight talk? Vanilla means you shit in bed if you're a dyke.
Clearly, that's what he's saying, yeah. But you'll never know, Dexter.
I don't even want to know Hazel, to be honest. I might find someone like Hazel physically repulsive.
Likewise, darling.
Dexter, you were 6 feet under, you're now 10 foot under. Call it a night, close your coffin.
Nice knowing you, Dexter.
No, but I didn't say Hazel was a minger, did I?
You call me vanilla.
Maybe I just want to see your reaction.
Maybe you did, yeah. Wind-up merchant. Jeez, he is a right prick, isn't he? So we've discovered the real stir of the house. The stir and the starting point of most arguments in the house and upset, yeah. Pretty genuine.
Not most arguments.
Most.
Not most arguments.
Yeah, you say everybody off.
99.9%.
Don't call me vanilla again.
Dan and Gina are talking about Wolfie.
She's the only one with the cigarettes, and then everyone obviously dives onto her because... Sorry, I do it because I want a cigarette. I really need to win this task next. We have to.
What if it's quarantine again, though? It
I'll
won't
fucking
be.
do it. I'll do it for the whole duration, even if it's a week.
I know. No, you won't.
I'll do it.
Just does himself no favours.
Ever.
No.
Ever. I said it last week and I say it again, I want him to go. Sorry, but that's how I feel. What is that?
That's what you hear.
Oh. Oh, I get it. Get it.
I say that Sophie's a bit upset because she thinks that you think that we've told Dexter to come and speak to you.
Yes, he even told me that.
But it wasn't true, though. That's not true. We were discussing...
You told me that was what everybody said.
No, I'm just saying...
Wait, what?
You told me that was
What?
No.
You tell me right now what you said to her.
No, I said that I came to speak on everyone to ask for a cigarette, which is true because everybody wanted a cigarette.
You said, your exact words, Sophie, Gina and Dan told me to come and ask you for a cigarette.
We didn't even ask you to do it, Dexter.
So everyone was willing to go and smoke the cigarette if I got it, but you're not willing to fess up to asking for one if you didn't?
Dexter, listen to me. You are a fucking shit stirrer, right? You go about to everyone and you fucking cause trouble. You've caused trouble between us tonight. You said that we told you to come to Wolfie and ask for a fag.
So no one else.
No, listen. You're missing my point. You come to her and you said that we asked you to get her a fag.
Do you know what, Dexter,
we didn't ask you to do fuck all. We did not ask you to go to... We asked you to wake her up. That's all we asked you to do. And you go to her and you tell her...
We didn't ask him.
Yeah, that's all we did. And it's kind of...
She was awake, so I asked her. That's what we were talking about.
It was his idea.
I'm fuming. You're just a fucking shit stirrer. I do not like you. I hate every inch of you. You're a wanker.
What are you doing?
Fucking wanker. I hate him. I swear to God, I hate him. I dislike him highly, and I'll fucking tell him to his face as well. Fucking prick. Oh.
12:22 a.m. Some of the housemates are asleep. Wolfie is talking to Big Brother.
There's some very ungrateful people, and tomorrow at nominations I'm going to be very penalised everybody's going to be gunning for me. Even my best mates. It's just a mental mindfuck, and it's depressing me. I feel so low in myself. I don't want to sleep in that bedroom. I just don't want to.
Wolfie, if you were on the outside world, how would you deal with a situation such as this?
I've never been in a situation such as this, big brother. I've never surrounded myself with negative people. I've never surrounded myself with people who get a thrill out of seeing people suffer. I think it's disgusting.
Wolfie, do you feel ready to return to the house now and get some sleep? Big brother hopes you get a good night's sleep.
Me too. Me fucking too. I'm sorry for being annoying and shit.
Wolfie, Big brother is always here for you to talk to.
I understand that, thanks. Peace.
What's wrong?
I've got so much anger and frustration inside me, and it's not who I am, and I'm letting other people in the house change me. I don't even feel like I can be true to myself. This is the one thing I've said that I'd never let happen, is let people change who I am. And it already has happened. Hazel, no, Hazel, babe, let me... Come here. Hazel, listen to me, right? Okay. I'm being bullied in here.
By who?
Listen, you're best friends with him.
Dan? Seriously?
Seriously.
Why?
He constantly interrogates me, he questions my life, he wants to know everything, he disrespects my family, and then he disrespects me. He makes me feel this fucking low, and now I feel like I'm physically possessed by this demon of anger and rage. It's not who I am, it's not who I fucking am. And please don't fucking say anything, because I just
I'm not going to say anything.
No,
you know I
you're
don't
best
say
friends
anything.
with him,
You know I don't say anything.
I can't deal with it. I just can't deal with it because I'm different. I'm being attacked for it. All I need is a fag, and I can't even do that without people being on my fucking back. I just can't. And because I was the only person fucking clever enough to smoke 3 fags a day, I'm being penalised for it. I had never felt like this. Can you hear me from the bedroom? Please say you can't.
No one can hear you. Gina's snoring.
I just can't deal with this shit.
You can.
But the thing that annoys me, Joe, is everybody's on me like all the time for fags and that, right? They all smoke like 10 in a fucking night. It's gonna be the same every single fucking day. You know? I don't know, I'm just gonna have a brew without no fucking sugar. I need a brew. Do you want a brew?
Yeah, I might have one.
Daily, do you want a coffee or anything, darling?
Stay tuned, as after the break, we're going live to the house for face-to-face nominations.
Seeing you.
Something like that.
I'm getting bellyache.
God's sake.
You already know anyway.
Helen got it right.
What?
Inhale.
What's the matter?
Public.
I'm just bloody...
Exhale.
I'm just nervous, aren't I?
Nervous.
Oh.
Public.
Don't be nervous.
No, we're
I can't
gonna.
help it.
Exhale.
This is Big Brother. This week's nominations will take place shortly. Tonight, you will nominate face to face.
Knew it.
You must now remain silent until Big Brother speaks to you to nominate. Will one housemate go to the hatch and collect the boards and pens? Each housemate should receive 1 board and a pen. Jack and Joe will have 1 board between them.
Tired. Oh. Okay.
Well, at least it's not live.
It will be live.
Because I splattered when I said it.
It's definitely going to be live. It will definitely be live.
Do you think?
10:30, yeah, I definitely think it will.
Do you?
Well, live. Board from the,
The way
bottom
they
and
said
pen
stay
from the
silent,
top.
but
Board from the
we'll carry
bottom
on speaking it out.
and pen from the top.
Is there a blue one?
Oh God, I think it's sick.
Oh my.
Board from the bottom. I hope they give us a drink after this.
Should have given us a drink before. There'd be a riot.
Yeah.
Think about my second.
I was going to take him out.
But if we're sitting next to each other, we can see what.
Board from the bottom. Board from the
Do
bottom.
so, you
Board
must
from the
write
bottom.
down the names of the 2 housemates you
Board from
wish
the
to
bottom.
nominate, ensuring no one else can see your nominations.
Thank you very much.
Big Brother will then ask you
Sorry,
one at a time to stand up, turn over your board and address the group stating, "My first nomination is," and then give your full and frank reasons for this nomination. You should repeat this process for your second nomination.
Do we wipe it out?
You now have 1 minute to write your nominations.
The first one?
Your time starts now.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Has everyone got a pen?
Write down your reason as well.
Do you write down the reason?
No.
You don't write. You
I
explain
think
your
you've got to
reason.
tell the reason.
Just the name.
Just 2 names.
Yeah,
Just 2
I think
names.
you've got to tell the reason.
Oh, for God's sake.
You can't see in the mirror, can you? You're fine, yeah.
Neither do
I was going to write underneath it. I've written it very small.
Oh, you need a shave, poor child.
I know.
Careful if you put it that way,
I
because you
know.
might get it all over your leggings.
Oh, look, it rubs out so quickly.
Oh, no, you might.
No, I'm not. I'm sort of just holding it.
Oh, it does. Oh my God.
Oh, God.
There's obvious this had to happen.
Shit. Just one of my leggings. Fuck it.
Check you haven't scrubbed it off.
Me?
No.
It's really hard.
Jackie, sweetheart, maybe you should put your board down.
Oh, sorry.
Hide your board, please.
This is Big
You're going to sit
Brother.
anyway in a minute.
Wolfie, stand up, turn over your board and give the name of your first nomination and explain your reason for this nomination.
Alright, my first nomination is Dexter. I just thought, you know, when me and Gina was in the garden and you was like, who wants to get in trouble? And you've been really sly. I've heard you relaying messages back and forth, you know, that I didn't want people to particularly hear. And you've admitted that, so, you know, yeah, that's my reason.
Wolfie, please give the name of your second nomination and your reasons for this nomination.
My second nomination is Dan, because I just feel that you're always interrogating me, but you don't question anybody else to that extreme level. It's made me feel really uncomfortable and insecure this week, and I spent a lot of time in the diary room talking about it, so yeah, plain and simple.
Dan, can you stand up and give the name of your first nomination and explain your reason for this nomination?
First nomination is Wolfie. I still think there's something not right about Wolfie. I think that either you're not a real housemate or you're just not a genuine person. I don't like people that aren't genuine, and I feel that you sometimes give false information and then forget what you've said and give different information when another question's asked. I feel like you're being a bit selfish around your cigarettes. I shared mine out amongst the house, and I feel like you're holding on to 20 cigarettes without sharing them out, and you've definitely got more tobacco than you're letting on.
Dan, please give the name of your second nomination and your reasons for this nomination.
I'm sorry, but my second nomination is Dexter. I feel that he hasn't changed since Friday and he was saved. I still think there's potentially another side to him, but I saw it a little bit more today, but unfortunately I think there's been a couple of incidents since Friday whereby I still think he's stirred things up a bit and not done himself any favours, and I don't want to nominate him, but I have, because I have to nominate a second, and yeah, it's just because I feel like he's not changed and I thought he would.
It's fine, Dan. Fine.
Dan, you can sit down. Hazel, please stand up, turn over your board and give the name of your first nomination and the reasons for this nomination.
First nomination is Gina. Gina, I just feel that you bring a lot of drama to the house. There's a lot of whinging and moaning.
I don't whinge.
You don't whinge?
No.
Okay, okay, I won't even go there. I don't feel that you bring a lot to the house, and a lot of the time I don't feel that you even want to be here. You came out of yourself and then you went back into yourself, and I'm nominating you, you know, for causing some unnecessary drama and a lot of whinging. So that is my first nomination.
Hazel, please give the name of your second nomination and your reasons for this nomination.
Dexter is my second nomination for obvious reasons. You've stirred a lot in the group. You've got on the wrong side of me. And I just feel that you're stirring a lot of things. Everybody's been a bit upset with you. I think every person in this room has had an issue with you at some point. So Dexter is my second nomination.
Hazel, you can sit down. Jackie, please stand up, turn over your board and give the name of your first nomination and your reasons for this nomination.
First nomination is Dexter. I wouldn't trust you as far as I could throw you, Dexter, I'm afraid. And all of the stuff in the video, or whatever you've done in the past, nothing riled me more than you taking my wine last night. You were in the kitchen, I covered it with cling film. I said, I'm going to have that later or tomorrow. I put it in the fridge. And you know what? That's really bugged me more than anything. You came outside, you took it from the fridge, you came outside, and you know what? That says something about your character.
It was a genuine mistake.
It wasn't a mistake. It was not a mistake. Wow.
Jackie, please give the name of your second nomination and your reasons for this nomination.
My second nomination is Gina, and I agree with Hazel, you do cause drama, and running in and out of the bedroom last night crying, and it's all like a child, and it drives me nuts, the argument over the tennis ball and the frigging fags and God knows what. It's like being in a school, and I just feel that, you know...
Mum, calm down.
No, Charlie, I'm having my say. Okay. I don't normally speak like this, but I'm having my say, OK? Don't interfere. And I do feel you caused a lot of drama. I just think you haven't grown up enough yet. You're not, you know, you just bring too much drama to the house and too many fake tears, possibly sometimes, and that is my reason.
Jackie, please sit down. Daly, can you stand up and give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
Yeah.
Daly. First nomination is Gina. The reason why I'm nominating you is just because I feel like I haven't connected with you yet, and it's not a personal attack on you. I just haven't connected with you at all. Maybe that can change. I don't know. And I just feel like if you're going to stay in this house longer, I feel like you need to contribute more to the house and, you know, help out with like some washing up or something, or just something just to show that you're helping everyone and helping the team. I know you're probably here for other reasons than yourself, but it's just good if you could do some helping around the house sometimes.
Daly, please can you give the name of your second nomination and your reasons for this nomination?
This one's a hard one, man, because I know like what I've been through with you, bruv.
It's fine,
and I'm going to look you straight in the eye when I tell you this.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Right?
It's cool.
The reason why I'm doing this is because everyone here has got different opinions on you, and I like to make up my own decision. And the only way I'm going to do that is if I get you out of this house, right? And then we're together by ourselves and we do our own thing, and I can judge you with just me instead of everyone having their issues with you and problems with you. So it's just me and you on the outside, and I can treat you like that.
I would rather you put me up now in the early stage anyway, rather than I've got no respect for you.
Gina, can you stand up, turn over your board and give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
My first nomination is Hazel, and I really feel that you're being a little bit fake in the house and not being true to yourself, and especially watching that video as well really scared me, and I felt like that was actually you, and especially that you said that you're evil inside. It really scared me, and I feel that you're playing a very good game, and you've done it clearly. And also Jackie, it kind of scared me the other day when you said that you kind of want an argument in the house and you want to argue with someone, and I thought that was really strange. Yeah, Wolfie was there and Charlie, and you said that you want to...
Oh yeah, I was ready for a feisty... Yeah, because that's me, my temperament, and I haven't had any rows.
As an adult...
Like tonight, it's nice to get something out.
But as an adult, I wouldn't really expect that from an adult, so I was just a bit shocked, and I thought, you know, my mum and her friends would never act that way, so I thought... Yeah.
Well, no, I wanted
Gina,
to vent my...
please sit down. Big Brother would like to remind housemates that housemates are not permitted to change any nomination.
You want to do what you want. What's that? Oh, glad anyway.
Sam, can you stand up and give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
My first nomination is Dexter. Sorry, I can't work you out, but sometimes I think you're sound as fuck. Sorry, sound as. And then other times, like, I'm just like, I just see aside you, I just think, oh, you know, I just don't know who you are. Okay. My second nomination is Sophie. When we were playing that game and we had to find the keys, you pressed the button a lot, but then you wouldn't give an answer. It just struck me as if you got a lot to say about someone, like you know what the answer is, but you're too afraid to say it. And when I asked you the other day, I asked you to repeat something, you said a comment about me. I asked you to repeat it, I didn't know what you said, but it felt like you were just holding back on what you were trying to say. So I just think that
Sam, please sit down. Sophie, can you stand up and give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
My first nomination is Dexter, because obviously we fell out and the things that you say sometimes I don't agree with. They wind me up and ag the life out of me. And my second nomination is Sam, because I just feel like we haven't sat down and had a chat and spoke to each other like you have with everyone else.
Okay.
Sophie, please sit down. Callum, can you stand up and give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
My first nomination is Dexter, in the same way as Daly. I want to look you in the eyes when I say it, because I've had your back and supported your cause from day one. I still think you are interesting and intriguing, and I will go for a beer with you on the outside. But within here, over the last couple of days, you're so unpredictable, you're making my head spin. You're still a top bloke, genuinely, and I still associate myself with you. And I've never said a bad word about you, and you'll see this. And the other thing is, I do fundamentally believe that Sophie was, you know, speaking the truth, you know, and she, all she did was defend herself when she thought you was lying, and I don't think Sophie would lie, so for me that was obviously a lie. But
Callum, please give the name of your second nomination and your reasons for this nomination.
I couldn't think of anyone, because I do get along with the rest of the house, so I had to come down to someone who I'm not as close with, and you know, we've said it to each other, haven't we, already? The fact that for some reason, I've said in the diary room, I've said to the other people in this house that I love the way you operate, I love brutal honesty, but for some reason, and I think we're very alike, and I've said that upstairs too, we're very, very alike, but for some reason it's just not, there's no closeness there, is there, for whatever reason.
Callum, can you confirm the name of your second nomination?
Dan, but we're just not close, for whatever reason. I think you're a good bloke, but just don't click. Very
Callum,
alike.
please sit down. Charlie, can you stand up and give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
Dexter, I'm going to nominate you as my first, purely because I just, like I said to you, I don't know how much I trust you. I genuinely really like you, and I always want to give you the benefit of the doubt. I like everyone in here, so I have to go with the people I can least trust, or haven't, yeah, just least trust, I guess. I can't read your mind, and that bothers me because I feel like I can read other people. And yeah, that's literally it. I like you.
Can you give the name of your second nomination and your reasons for this nomination?
My second nomination is Wolfie, and I don't want to give it at all, but we've had conflicts this week, and we're the only two that have had a problem with each other, like me and you together, rather than me and anyone else this week. We've resolved it now, but judging by the week I've had now, I felt really uncomfortable. I felt like what I said was sort of, I just was scared to say stuff, but we've got it all out of the system and it's fine now.
Charlie, please sit down now. Jack and Joe, can you stand up and give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
Our first nomination is Dexter, purely because we're fed up of throwing that dog the bone because it gets boring. I said I wanted you out last week. I still agree that I don't like the fact you're still in this house.
Jack and Joe, can you give the name of your second nomination and your reasons for this nomination?
Our second nomination is Gina. You generally are a lovely person, but I think when you have alcohol, you turn into a different person. You're a Jekyll and Hyde, and sometimes you take a bottle of wine. It comes down to little things. You don't help out in the kitchen. You are a lovely person, but when it comes down to the boil...
We do really like you.
We do like you, but when it comes down to the boil, sometimes you just don't come across as helpful as other members of the house.
That's okay.
That's literally that.
Jack and Joe, please sit down now. Dexter, please stand up. As you're aware, it is against the rules to discuss...
Stay tuned for AJ and Rylan on Bit on the Side for all the fallout from tonight's face-to-face nominations, with guests Linda Lasardi, comedian Joel Dommett and evicted housemate Sally and Jemima.